Hello everyone, welcome back to our Adventure Devlog series. We are on episode 3, but if you're new here, let me catch you up quickly. Adventure is a game about Andy, a little ant who after fleeing from their home has to rescue her family. Now without further ado, let's get right into the video. Currently, when you open the game, the first thing you see is Timberhome. Despite it being a beautiful view, most games require a main menu of some kind. Oh, look what's here. It says we can go back to the main menu. It's almost like somebody has already made the main menu. Well, that's great. Let's take a look around. First, we have the title. It's the same texture you've seen in the past 2 episodes, but with some extra decorations added. Last time, we showed you how we use scriptable objects for surface sounds. Here, there's a scriptable object for each color of the flower. The textures need to be in a specific order because the animations use the texture's position in the list to select the right texture for the frame. It allows us to change the flower color on the fly. They change to a random color every cycle of the animation. Here we have the buttons. The first one brings you to the main game scene, and the other 2 open additional menus, credits and options. In the background, there's something you may have seen before. It's Timberhome, but with simulated ants walking around and doing their thing. Now, we'll talk about exactly that. The mechanism behind the ants in the main menu is a part of an NPC system. First, let's explain what that means. NPC is an abbreviation of non-playable character. The algorithms they are controlled by can range from simple ones like going between 2 points without avoiding anything, to advanced pathfinding algorithms like A*STAR, and in more sophisticated cases can include machine learning and LLMs, large language models, for communicating with the player. The fascinating thing is that using AI for NPCs isn't something we will be able to get in the distant future. NVIDIA has already presented its version of that system, which included a connection to an LLM, text-to-speech, and lip-syncing that reacts to what the character is saying. There's a link to a video showcasing that in the description. However, in our game, at least for now, we have simpler NPCs. There are 2 behaviors that this kind of character can have. First one is walking around. Using this behavior, NPCs can walk between points defined by the programmers. This behavior is used on the title screen to make Timberhome look lively. The second behavior is talking, which allows the player to interact with the characters. We couldn't finish it in time, but we're working on a dialogue system that allows us to make very interactive dialogues while being simple to build and expand with new nodes. Now we are working on the editor for it. Back in Adventure, we have a temporary solution, static text on a texture. However, as soon as our tool is functional, we'll use it for this and future interactions, so subscribe to get notifications for upcoming devlogs. Now, let's focus on the guy we're talking with. It's a grasshopper that's living along with the ants. It has a similar bone structure to Andy's, and because of that, we can reuse animations between the 2. Even though it requires a few tweaks, it's relatively simple considering it's an entirely new rig. And this is it for this devlog. Thank you very much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this devlog, consider liking the video and subscribing. It tells the algorithm that people enjoy these devlogs and recommends them to more people. And now, a final thanks for watching and bye!